Light don't stick to you like it used to do. Think you've lost your shine.
Orla, thank you so much for having a chat with us again. Very much appreciated.
Thank you for having me.
We're trying to work out the first time that I ever met you, and that was when you were how old?
Pretty small, 16 maybe.
You're like this small.
And I'm like,
And now you're like
just
this
slightly
small.
bigger.
But that's been about 5 years,
Yeah.
the growth, I guess, from first seeing you on YouTube and stuff, and it's gotten very exciting over the last while.
Yeah, it's
You were in
getting
with me
there.
on the radio that
Yes,
time,
yes.
and that was when Lonely People came out, which was sick. I absolutely loved it.
Thank you.
So, what was the reaction to that like for you, and where did you come out on the other side of that? Because it was played all over the radio.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like 2FM in particular, just like embracing it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it was just really good. And I think it was just a good step forward for me trying to figure out.
I guess trying to find out who you are as well in terms of
Yeah.
your music and what music you want to make. And
Completely.
Do you feel like you've reached that point?
Yeah, I think it's on the way. It definitely feels like it's
Yeah.
coming together, and it kind of inches closer with every little show and every like little kind of breakthrough moment in a song. It's so bizarre, like you know yourself, like anything creative, it's just like there's no science to it.
Let me caught in the middle.
And are you quite critical of yourself?
Yeah,
as
oh my
well?
god, I'm the worst.
This is
yeah.
the worst song ever. Everybody
Particularly-
loves it.
Particularly with gigs, but I think that's also like, I think I would hate to reach a point where I get off a stage and be like, nailed it. Like, wow, that just couldn't.
Don't talk to me, don't look me in the
Yeah,
eye.
I think it's all part of kind of growing, and I don't think, you know, I think it's important to keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever get to a stage where I can play Wembley, I'd like to kind of weirdly, I'd like to get off stage and be like, oh, okay, well that could have gone better. that
Let's
could have
go
gone
and ask
better.
everybody, do they like it?
Yeah, but I think I value and trust my own opinions a little bit more than I did
Mm.
before, which has definitely been a big breakthrough. And
And I'm not sure I've got the heart for this. Maybe that's the hardest part of it.
In terms as well, at the moment you're on tour with Bright, which is kind of, it must be lovely because you guys have been on a journey together almost in terms of the YouTube stuff. You played a lot of venues before
Yeah.
in the past on the same bill. Is it nice that you're kind of at this point together,
Yeah.
going out on the road?
it's so nice. It's such, I was thinking about this earlier, it's such a strange sort of juxtaposition of new and old. So you've got like,
Yeah.
we're visiting all these places, we're doing 18 gigs over the UK now this month, visiting places like Aberdeen, like going to places and gigging in places I've never been to.
Yeah.
So that's also new and exciting. Then on the flip side, I'm sitting in a van with like one of my oldest friends who I played my first ever gig with, and it's like, that's so familiar.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
Rolling off silver medals. Not sure I've got the heart for this. Maybe that's the hardest.
Always noticed with you that when the YouTube stuff was, at its height and everything was very exciting and there was loads of views and millions of views flying all over the place, that you still were like, I'm not like, okay, this is the moment that, I should be picked up and signed and be a massive
Oh,
star,
yeah,
whereas a lot of
no.
people are like, I have 5 million views, why don't I have a record contract?
I know, no,
You know?
you can't be expectant. I'm so grateful for that whole stage of life. Like, I'm a little bit more distanced from the YouTube thing now, I guess. Like, I'm not honestly quite as inspired as I used to be. Yourself, the face of the site, like everything changes, and
Completely.
it doesn't really feel like a place where I'm like fully connected anymore. I love the internet in general. I'll always be like a little social media geek.
Give me something.